lesson. First off, I'm going to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled Mocking the Israelites in GTA 5. Alright. It's going to be entitled Mocking the Israelites in GTA 5. Now I got inspired to do this lesson because of this video that popped up on my feed about a week ago. Alright. And pretty much within this video, they're mocking the IUIC. You can tell they got all of the characters have on purple. And, you know, they're going to say things like, you know, you got to sign up, you got to do certain things in order to join a group, so forth and so on. And we already know that IUIC is known for a lot of foolery, man. They are known for having these people go through a lot of bullshit that they don't even need to be going through, all right? But we're going to play this whole video. We're going to play it all the way to the end. It's about almost close to 5 minutes, not the whole 5 minutes and 30 seconds, because, you know, I don't want to cut it off because you will have to see everything in order to see everything that he did. But just for the simple fact that, you know, people in the world will literally take the time out to go into a video game and set this up. It shows you that everybody knows about this gospel, all right? Everybody knows about the Israelites, all right? So before I begin speaking even more, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and play this video. You're going to laugh at it definitely because you already know it. Jake be funny as hell, but it's still, you know, it's still crazy. So we're going to go ahead and play this video. They're going to grab a few scriptures. So let's get into it.
Lights out. Kings, Martin Luther.
What's the word?
I got hit the bird.
Then I hit the bird. I ain't know what's
Great.
nigga. Big 300.
What's going on over here?
From 3 to JT, nigga.
First thing you need to know, what tribe you from, who you are as people. Y'all don't know who y'all are as a people. Demon, get away from me.
Y'all like
Back
talking
away from me.
spicy.
I don't know what y'all be.
Damn. At the trap house making it hot. Hey man, y'all making it hot.
But that's how we gonna do. We gonna wake up, and that's the first thing first and foremost. You need to know where you from and what tribe you from. Hey brother, what's going on, brother? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are as a people, as a person? What tribe you from, brother? You don't know nothing, do you, brother?
Yeah, I know who I am. You know who you is?
Hell yeah, I know who I am. You don't know who the hell you is, man. You need to come on down to the rec center and get your study on, get your education, brother.
Yeah, I'm hip to tribe.
You hip to the tribe, brother? Okay, well, come on down there and register.
So what you trying to say?
I'm trying to say you don't know the hell you is, brother. You lost. Read that book.
Yeah, he who hates is not as real as you be. Thou shalt not hate. Thou shalt keep it 1,000.
Thou shall. Okay, then. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And thou shalt know who you is as a person. And you can't be hating.
So you can come down there and come holler at us if you're really interested.
All right.
That's up to you, though.
Now, I go and read this book and that book and this book and that book.
You don't know what you got going on. Y'all don't pray.
I come check it out. Just give me the address. I come see about y'all.
The address is down there by the rec center. We in the hood.
All right, bet. Hold on. Let me get my
Take
phone.
down our number. Take down our address. 1-800-HEBREW.com. You got to call us
What's the number?
ASAP.
What's the address?
Man, listen.
Shit. I come down
You
there.
know where we at, man. Ask Nathaniel where we at, homie.
See?
Bet.
Come on down there and get yourself right, brother. Wake yourself up in the people. Now, white, get your ass. You's a demon, ho. Move around.
Talking about they at the rec center. I'm gonna see if you up here. Chamberlain Rec Center. In the hood? That's him right there, homie. Back the Maybach up. Yeah, that's him. He got a Maybach too. All right, let's see what he on. Look, I told you I was gonna come here. Go ahead, sign me up. I'm ready to learn something. Before we sign you up, first thing we need to know is your background. You married with kids? What's going on with your life, brother? I need to know everything. Nah, I ain't got no kids, no wife. Why you gotta ask all that though? What you need, my fingerprint? Yeah, we need your fingerprint.
Damn, y'all.
Yeah, we doing background checks and everything. Come on inside though. Don't test the doors, elder zone. That's how we moving. Background check cleared?
Look
You gotta put the uniform on, brother. It's clear. All right, I'll put the uniform on. What else I got? I need all designer though. Good drip, my mother. That purple job like royal.
We
gonna get you in costume. Don't trip. We got you, brother. Lock in with us. You got everything? I got everything. Bet. You got the microphone and the pictures? Yeah, the microphone in here and the pictures too. Bet. We gonna set up shop so you can earn your rights. You ain't saying nothing but a word. All right, you gotta drive though. Let's set up. Let's get on the street. I'm trying to earn my badges. You gonna earn your badges, but you gotta drive though. But you got the car. Bad. Mark the GPS right there. I got you. Which way, bruh? Keep going straight right there. You right there on the right path. All right, I got you. And this gonna get me right. I'm ready to wake up the people. You feel me? We gonna wake the people up, all right? Stop right here. All right, we can stop right here. Yeah, slow down. Slow down. Hell. What's up with all the Jerusalem shit, nigga? Oh, yeah, nigga. Hey, what's up with that? Hold up. Hey, God, shut up, nigga. Drive. I'm driving. What's going on with you, nigga? Y'all on something else, no, bro. We ain't on shit, nigga. Keep driving, nigga. I'm driving around. Crash the car. The Maybach. Keep driving. I'm driving. Spin this corner right here. Don't press me out, bro. I promise you, bro. You good. What's up with that Deuteronomy? Oh, stop shooting. I thought you was righteous. Shut up, nigga. I'm not right. Shut up. Try this goddamn Maybach. This a cult. This ain't that. This is exactly what it is, fool. I'm gone, man. Y'all can't be doing this. We doing everything in the bug. Got the Maybach smoking. Get out my goddamn car, man. Talking about I can't touch the doors. Elders. What y'all on, man? You know we on, man. Don't play fool. This shit a game. Y'all, look, I ain't with this no more. I ain't trying to do this. Yeah? I can't do this no more. I'm loyal. We gotta touch the car. So above, so below, fool. Oh, bruh. I know you about to... These fools out here going to hell.
Now, you see within the video, first and foremost, they had him holding the...
That's how we gonna do. We gonna wake up, and that's the first thing, first and foremost. You need to know where you from and what tribe you from. Hey, brother, what's going on, brother? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are as a people, as a person? What tribe you from, brother? You don't know nothing, do you, brother?
Yeah, I know who I am. You know who you is?
Hell yeah, I know who I am. You don't know who the hell you is, man. You need to come on down. Who you are, people. Y'all don't know who y'all are. You need to know what tribe you from.
All right, so you see within the video... within the video, they got him on the walk sign and everything. Mocking when, when the brothers be out there, holding posts, they holding up signs and all of that. And you can see within the fits right here. All right, they got on the purple, and then it looked like they got on a dress, to mock the garments, all right? So like I said, ultimately they mocking the IUIC, and then you did hear them say Nathaniel within the video, all right? But at the same time, you heard all of the bullshit that he put in between all of this as well, all right? And the thing is, a lot of them know about this gospel. They know about this gospel, all right? And that's why they able to literally get into a video game like Grand Theft Auto 5 and be like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and make a whole skit about this. I'm going to make a whole skit about this, make content and make money off of it pretty much, all right? And ultimately what they're doing is mocking it. That's what they're doing. They're mocking it. Because even though they're talking about the IUIC, ultimately you still talking about all Israelites, all right? Because the thing is, we don't agree with the things that, with a lot of things that the IUIC teach or ISUPK, so forth and so on. We don't agree with a lot of the things that they teach, but ultimately, they're still going out there at least teaching Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that they are the children of Israel. We will agree with that, but outside of that, there's a lot of things they go off on. So when we see things like this is how they're going to look at us as a whole, all right? They're going to look at all the Israelite groups as a whole. When they see things like this, they're not going to be like, okay, yeah, we specifically talking about IUIC or ISUPK or GMS, so forth and so on. They're going to be like, no, you see what it says right here, the brothers, all right? They're going to look at all of us the same way. And when you read these comments, look, the dude that made it, he said, people going to be upset. I don't give a fuck. That's what it says. It says, this how they operate, and I put a twist to it. Don't believe, go sign up. They sliding biblically. Thou shalt keep thou shalt keep it 1,000. All right, you read these comments. Look at this, man. The black Israelites be odd. I'm pretty sure that's what he's trying to say. All right, and you can go through these comments and everything like that. But the thing is, like I said, if you able to make a video like this and get these many comments, look, it's 128 comments. If you able to make a video like this and get 11,000 views, you know that the majority of these jakes out here know about the gospel. All right. They know about the gospel. They know what the Israelites are all about. And the thing is, when they make videos like this, or if they leave certain comments, or if they want to paint a picture, or, make a post on Facebook, or whatever the case may be, if they want to do all of this, all right, they're not realizing that they're actually putting themselves in damnation. They don't understand that the Most High is going to remember this. Because at the end of the day, when we come across videos like this, we're not going to get upset. We're not going to get upset at all. We're just going to be like, hey, that's you. Do you, man? The scriptures tell you to let the filthy be filthy still, let the unholy be unholy still, so forth and so on. Let them do what they want to do. It's all good, because when shit hits the fan, they're going to remember things like this, all right? They're going to remember like, man, I was talking about this, I was making fun of it, but they're not going to have a cloak for their sins in that day, man, all right? And that's the point. And that's the point, and that's why it's our job, even though, this shit is funny as hell. It really is, but at the same time, hey, we got to bring it out, man, and let you know that you're going off, though. So we're going to start off with Proverbs chapter 15, verse 21. It says, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. Because what that video is nothing but folly. It's nothing but silliness, man. All right? And he found joy within that, because he doesn't have any wisdom. He doesn't have the fountain of living waters dwelling with him. All right? He doesn't have the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. He doesn't know Yahweh and Yahawashi. That's the whole point. He doesn't know who they are and what they're all about, because they don't care to listen. They don't. They don't want to listen to the gospel at all. So they're going to create folly. They're going to go out there and be on bullshit, have fun, and all of that, just because they don't have this wisdom. They only have the wisdom of this world, all right? And they trying to, make money and do whatever it is they need to do to get by. So he already knew this was going to be a big hit. He knew it was. That's why he left that comment right here. People going to be upset. IDGAF. This is how they operate, and I put a twist to it. They don't believe, go sign up. Like I said, if you literally able to make a video talking about the Israelites, you know that the majority of this world, or pretty much every single person in this world, knows about this gospel, man. If you able to make a video like this and be like, I already know I'm going to get a lot of hits on this. They know about this, man. So like the scriptures say, there's going to be no excuse. No excuse. I believe that's in the book of Romans. They tell you without excuse. It ain't going to be no excuse when shit hits the fan, man. Because you all heard it. You heard the warning that we gave, man. Let's get Jude. We're going to get Jude. And then we're going to go to chapter 1 and go to verse 14. And it says, and Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints to execute judgment upon all. Hold on. All right. To execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their harsh speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lusts, and their mouth speaketh great swelling words, having men's purses and admiration because of advantage. But beloved, remember ye the words which were spoken before of the apostles of our Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, how that they told you there should be mockers in the last time, who shall walk after their own ungodly lusts. All right, 2/3. All right, the 2/3, and the heathen nations do it too. They'll mock this gospel. They'll mock this gospel if they get a chance to. But we already know the majority of our people gonna mock this gospel, definitely, because even though they don't want to believe it, this still connects with them spiritually. All right, when they hear this, they can easily be like, okay, they trying to tell us that we something special, but majority of Jay gonna be like, no, we not nothing special. They still got that slave mentality. Like the scripture say in Jeremiah, they're a homeborn slave. They don't want to come out of this American spirit. So they're going to mock the word, man. Because these are the same people that got Yahushua crucified back then during the times of Roman. So they're going to mock within the last time. And this is a clue to let you know that we in the last days. It says, how that they told you there should be mockers in the last time who should walk after their own ungodly lust. And when you read these comments, these people definitely chose their way. They like, yeah, we're going to walk after the way that we want to live. We're going to live according to the way that we want to live, because what we're saying, all right, is not right. What we're saying is not right. They don't believe it. They don't believe in their own power, man. They don't believe in their own God. The power that's out here is only for them, but they don't want to believe that, man. They don't want to believe that. Because like I said, if they really believed in Yahweh and Yahushua, this video wouldn't exist. This video would not exist at all, man. At all. Let's get 1 Corinthians. We're going to get 1 Corinthians chapter 1. Then we're going to go to verse 19. And it says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Had not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Yeah, we go out there and we look like fools for the Most High, because this is exactly what they look at us as. When you look at this video, like I said, you look at this video, right? Let me see if I can get a good one, or we probably just go to the beginning. Let's just go to the beginning, because that's what we saw the most. Let's see, like right about. You see this right here, right? They got on the, you know, they mocking the IUIC. They got on the purple. They look like they got on dresses, man. Because when they go out there and they look at, you know what I'm saying? They look at us out there and they look at us teaching and everything like that. They see the garments and it goes all the way down to the foot. All right, all the way down to the foot. And it look like, to us, it don't look like dresses, man. When you look at us as a whole, it look like a garment, man. But of course, they gonna mock. They're gonna mock. They're gonna mock. They're gonna make fun of it, man. To them, we look like fools. We look like fools, but we'll go out there and look like fools because we already know what the Most High is about. Read it again. It says, for after that, in the wisdom of the power of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. This is making the Most High happy that we're going out there and looking like fools, man. It's making him really put a, man, he literally have a smile on his face right now because we're going out there and we're believing. All right, we're going out there and we're believing. That's the point. All right. Verse 22, it says, for the Jews require a sign and the Greeks seek after wisdom, but we preach Yahushua crucified, unto the Jews a stumbling block and unto the Greeks foolishness. But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, Yahushua HaMashiach, the power of the Most High and the wisdom of the Most High. Because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men. All right? So we're going to go out there, and we're going to make ourselves look like fools for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. All right? Point blank, period. It doesn't matter. We don't care what they say about us. We don't care how they feel. We're going to go out there and do what we're supposed to do. Now, let's go to chapter 4. Hold on, let me go up. Let's go to chapter 4. And then we're going to go to verse 9. And it says, for I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. We are fools for Yahushua's sake. But ye are wise in Yahushua HaMashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. All right? We are fools for Yahushua's sake, and we are despised. All right? Like I said, read these comments. We are despised. You saw the one comment that said the black Israelites are odd. That's what it said, man. That's what it said. And that's not the only comment. And this been happening for a long time. It's been happening for a long time, man. All right? But we are fools for the Lord's sake. All right? Because we are wise in the Lord. All right? we'll go out there and then we'll do what we need to do and everything like that, because we know in the end we're the ones that's going to be honorable. We're the ones that's going to be remembered. We're the ones that's going to have that praise and that fame in the kingdom. They're going to be like, these are the ones who stood stiffly for the names of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. Point blank period, man. Let's get one last scripture and close it out. Let's get Proverbs chapter 1. Then we're going to go to verse 20. And it says, wisdom warns. You see the caption? Wisdom warns. What we're saying and what we're teaching is wisdom, which they clearly do not have, all right? And it says wisdom warns. It says wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets, as they see now, all right? They go outside and they see the brothers on the streets. It says she crieth in the chief course, Salakia, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. How long you going to be a little ass kid, man? How long are you literally going to be out there, mocking, scoffing, not trying to grow up and get in this truth? How long are you going to be simple? How long are you literally just going to go out there and have fun and keep mocking? All right? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. The Most High is going to mock when people get into these scary situations that's getting ready to happen in this country and across the world, man. He's going to mock, just like they doing now. Because this is mockery, whether they want to believe it or not. Whether they want to accept that or not. This is mockery, all right? In the times where in the times where it means the most, where you really gonna need that protection, the Most High is gonna mock when you become scared out here, man. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, they would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. All right. They didn't choose the fear of the Lord. They hated this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and they chose to mock and they chose to scoff. So at the end, guess what the Most High is going to do? He's going to mock when your fear comes. He's going to laugh when you get into situations where you realize you doomed, man. That's what's going to happen. You're going to start trying to learn about this truth at the very last second, and it's not going to help you, man. It is not going to help you at all. But like I said, we don't get upset when we see things like this. We see things like this, and we bring it out for edification. We're going to continue to give the warning, so then that way you all, everybody in these comments, all right, everybody in these comments can't say that they wasn't warned, man. They can't say that they wasn't. All right, because right now they're not going to take the warning seriously, of course, because ain't nothing happening to them yet. But as soon as things begins to happen to them, then that's when they're going to remember us. And that's why the scriptures say, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them, man. So at the end of the day, like I said, we're not going to get mad. We're just going to bring out these videos for the ones who believe, because this truth is only for the elect, man. It's only for the elect. And that's one thing that a lot of these other Israelite groups still really don't get. This is only for the elect. That's it. They talk about going in the hood, teaching in the hood, doing these different things, man. Hey, Jake ain't trying to listen to this, man. Jake ain't trying to listen to this. Just go out there and teach, and then you go home, man. That's it. The Most High is going to have his elect come across his word one way or another, all right? So I'm going to end it with that. I just wanted to bring this out real quick, because like I said, when I saw this shit, I was like, I don't even know how, of course, the algorithm, because I never knew who this dude was at all. I was just literally on my page right here, my channel, and I was scrolling, going through the different brothers' videos and everything like that, and then this popped up, and I was like, wait, what? And then I looked at it, I'm like, okay, I got to bring this out, man. I got to bring this out. So, hey, we got to laugh about it, and they got their warning. So, hey, the blood is off our hands, man. So, I'm going to end it with that. So, with that, I hope this is edifying. So, with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstones I learned his truth from. Honor to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazan, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharahla. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.